Yesterday, we are visiting the International Conference Center where the 10-story building construction is going on. Is within the premises of the ICC, and this is the front of ICC. And we are here earlier enough so we can get the much information that we need before we proceed. So let's move inside to the site of the 10-story building. Yes, last time we visited, it was noticed that the construction is for the foundation alone. The contractor working there now is just for the foundation. It is written on the signboard or the contract details in front of the ICC here. So last time we came, we showed you the contract details, which shows that the job going on here is just the foundation. Maybe when they are done with the foundation, the real building construction is going to be awarded and job will commence. So that is the site of the ICC. And this kind of building has to be the type of foundation that will make it to stand well, which is a piling foundation. So I think, or they are on the stage of piling, of which that is the substructural work of the building. That is the major work that will carry the superstructure of the entire building. So care needs to be taken while doing such projects to avoid issues. So this is the site. You can see the ICC premises is very large, that it can contain more and more and more of projects that government wish. From here, looking at the site, I don't see much happening there. Like I said, it's the foundational level, and I needed to see somebody before I move closer. So I can't wait. I'm in a hurry, the period we are, and I don't have that time to wait, so I had to leave. So now this place is the road that moves down to the main Awka, and that visualization from 6th Avenue needs to be done towards this side to connect this place well. And I believe that the government has to do it. It's important that they dualize it and continue from there down to that. In fact, the entire old road needs to be dualized down towards the boundary of Enugu and Anambra State. It's very important to ensure the opening of this place. And there are so many estates within this place. One is the Mopo estate, one of the largest estates we have in Awka, very large place, and buildings are springing up there on daily basis. So they need to do it like this. This is the same road. It was Ngige that constructed it, dualize it this way. So this dualization has to continue down to the boundary of Enugu and Anambra State. And this is the opportunity to plan this Awka very well. To plan it very well, not when people build houses, then we start talking about demolition. And now is the right time to, enforce the actual meters to be given before construction from the road. That's the setback distance that is the right time to enforce it in this area that is not that built up. So you can see we are moving towards Isiago Junction. So the paintings is all over Awka and possibly Anambra State. Though the paintings are still going on, you can see by the right, it's still wearing the normal black and yellow. So, but the new one and the center barrier is black and white, signifying that the painting is still going on. Well, I've heard so many comments concerning the environment which we live in. People were commenting that the government need to keep the environment clear and clean. Cut the grasses by the right and left, landscape it, sweep the roads before painting. In fact, somebody had a superior argument or superior statement, and I so much believe in that. These paintings, yes, they are good, but to keep a clean road and a well landscaped road is more important than this painting, which I agree with him totally. You know, and after that, so many people have been saying a lot of things concerning the cleaning of our environment. Like I said, 2025 is almost around the corner, and we need to budget more on clean environment, landscaping, both left and right, providing the setback and the sidewalks on our roads. These things are very important. It makes our city a healthy one. Secondly, the incessant mounting of signboards, shanties, projections, these things are to be eradicated. I learned that a project is going on here by the left, going to Isiago, that's Isiago Junction. So, like I was saying, incessant mounting of signboard, um, shanties, a lot of work need to be done. Projections should be all removed. When you see where these things are removed, you breathe fresh air. Honestly, if you venture see a place that they enforced this removal of shanties and kiosks and all these attachment buildings, you will breathe fresh air. Nobody will tell you that. So let 2025 be another opportunity to maintain a clean city and a livable environment. So we are going to observe the beautification into Awka, into pass through Awka, probably moving towards Amobia. We want to ensure the level of work done so far concerning the paintings and beautification. Well, in fact, I hope to check on Onitsha own. Let me see if something is happening in Onitsha too. That's the one I know I can be able to do now. As for Newi and Pulabia, well, we are yet to find out what is going on there. If they has the same beautification and facelift. And I am still asking why the banks and other corporate organizations in Anambra State is not contributing anything in carrying out their social responsibility, their corporate social responsibility. Why is it like that in Anambra State? Why? I said it in one of my videos earlier that here in this Delta State, as I'm about to be precise, which is part of Igbo land, why is it that these companies they invest in the like these Christmas decorations that they do at junctions and strategic places? But whenever it comes to Anambra State or another southeastern states, or let me just limit it to Anambra because I'm not sure of other southeastern states, they will not do the same thing. Is it that they have converted it to money? And even if they have converted it to money, it is still wrong because corporate social responsibility is something that the public can see themselves. And why is it that the government cannot reach agreement with some of these companies that they can take up sweeping a certain road? Why? Why their tax will not be collected from them? They can be using it to sweep and keep some environment clean. Yes, it can be done. It is not a new thing. So these are the strategies that the government can still use to keep the environment clean and also maintain it. Such companies can be, maintaining the other entire environment apart from sweeping in terms of beautification and the rest. They can still do it. Even buy a sweeping machine to help them carry out those responsibilities. But the government don't need to collect their tax again when such arrangement is being done and agreed upon. See, such companies don't need to be paying tax because it is their tax money that they are using to keep the environment clean. It's just like what the federal government did with MTN in Enugu-Onitsha Expressway construction. MTN, that's the one they call tax credit. They'll be using their tax that they are supposed to pay to the federal government direct. They will use it to construct the road. The same thing is applicable in this type of system that I'm talking about here. So, corporate agencies, you guys should wake up to your responsibilities and do what is expected. The public must see your social responsibilities. We have so many banks here making money in Anambra State, like the Port Harcourt Road in Onitsha that has so many banks. Even one bank has up to 3 branches in a street, and yet there is nothing to show for it. That is too bad. That is too bad, honestly. Nothing, absolutely nothing to show for it. They are making all the money in this state. So we are still along 6th Avenue. We are moving towards Amobia side. We want to have a complete view of this area and know the situation of the environment concerning the beautification that is ongoing in Anambra State. Thank you.